our celestial neighbors? One of the greatest questions, which confronts all of mankind is, are we alone in the universe? The short answer is no, we are not alone, and I will hereby introduce you to an Earth-like planet, which many of you may be familiar with and can be clearly seen from Earth, with the naked eye. This is just one of the many discoveries, which I had uncovered during my research and writing of the book, FRANKENSTAR. Let us first begin with the Great Pyramid of Egypt. With a 13-acre footprint, which measures out to 750 feet square, it rises above its platform over 450 feet tall. The solid gold tip of the pyramid is no longer present, and it alone was a whopping 9 meters high, approximately 30 feet of the purest gold. A photo from the 1940s had revealed that each of the 4 faces were evenly split in halves, therefore making it an 8-sided structure. The reasons it has this complex shape is explained within my book FRANKENSTAR. Basically, it comes down to it being designed for maximum reflections of light and electromagnetic energy from the sun. As demonstrated in my book, the 30-foot golden peak was resting on the 450-foot tall pyramid base. This structure was originally covered in a smooth white reflective limestone, which would have served as a giant 750-foot squared backdrop beneath the golden peak, amplifying the entire reflection process to a colossal scale level. The pyramid was designed to shoot out light and solar energy from the sun in every conceivable direction with tremendous force, allowing it to be seen throughout the universe and shine like a diamond in the night sky. Now I will direct your attention to the James Webb Telescope developed by NASA and set to be launched in 2018. Many times larger than the Hubble telescope, its giant mirror is comprised of 18 individual mirrors all joined together. Each of the 18 mirrors are coated in 3 ounces of real gold, which had to be vaporized and applied thinner than a human hair. Of all of the reflective metals here on Earth, gold was specifically chosen for this mirror because gold has the best qualities for reflecting infrared light. It is this spectrum, which allows scientists to observe gases and chemicals that would otherwise be invisible under the normal viewing spectrum. Gold is also the only metal in which its reflections may appear red to the naked eye. With my discovery of the very formation of our Earth being created from the pyramid, I had also learned of its alignment to certain stars in the constellation of Orion, which mimic the layout pattern of the 3 pyramids in Egypt. I decided to study and learn about this constellation to see if there were any other similarities between it and our Earth. I had noticed that the top left star within this group was red and seemed to be blinking. I looked up some information to find out if we know why the star was red and different than the others. It is called Betelgeuse, and it is known as a pulsar. Believed to be very old, it had been suggested that it is nearing the end of its life cycle and will soon explode into a supernova. Since the 1800s, this red star has been studied, and it's been determined that it has a dimming pattern to it. The varying brightness of this star had become the main focal point of its study. There is a science documentary called Betelgeuse, Supernova, and its Effect on Earth. I highly recommend that you watch this program in order for you to fully understand what is known about this star. Scientists have been trying to determine its true shape, and a researcher in Germany, who works in radio astronomy, had made a remarkable discovery. He studies dying stars and had been doing so for years. In 2009, he noticed that the star had some kind of lump protruding from its spherical shape. He also found that it has some type of cloud billowing upwards from the lump. He stated that Betelgeuse had a lump sticking out of it, which was half the size of the star that it's attached to. This also describes my cover artwork, which was made months before learning about Betelgeuse. Photos taken of Betelgeuse, as well as other suspected pulsar stars, show that they have diffraction spikes, meaning points of light, which are shooting outwards. The points of light shown in photos also resemble the illuminating patterns of the pyramid, which I have demonstrated in my book. Not close, but more or less the same patterns of reflectivity and luminosity. Again, I had figured out the pyramid's reflecting qualities long before I began investigating pulsars. So based on all of my related research on pyramids and our Earth, I have determined that Betelgeuse is an Earth-like planet, in which its inhabitants had not removed the golden tips of their pyramids. The proof is, we have a gigantic unexplainable structure on our planet. It had a giant golden peak, which would have illuminated and shined through space. Gold reflects the color red. Betelgeuse looks like a shiny red star, however it is not red. It is gold and can be seen from Earth. Betelgeuse is the exact same thing as our Earth, and their pyramids still have their golden tips. This would mean that the atmosphere of Betelgeuse is operating at its full potential as it utilizes the reflective solar energies provided by their pyramids. This would also indicate a superior race of humans than us here on Earth, however not unlike we were prior to the dismantling and disabling of our pyramids. We have truly been unplugged. I have not researched any other star formations but have noticed that there are other red stars besides Betelgeuse in our night skies. It may be possible that all of those red stars are in communication with each other. They may be wondering why we here on Earth are not responding. Our pyramids are broken and cannot serve us as they were initially intended to do. There could be a way around this problem, though it would take a global effort for everyone to pull together to restore the harmonic balance, which our current atmosphere has been deprived of. You can learn more about this by reading FRANKENSTAR. I truly believe that we on Earth had surpassed the technology required to make our first interstellar connection with other Earths. We simply need to take a few steps back and redirect our path. Betelgeuse is just one of the many topics covered within my book. Each and every topic, which I studied and wrote about, is a direct result of our pyramids. The table of contents reads as follows. The Great Pyramid. Best known theories. Are rocks alive? Lightning. Giant lightning rod. 3 great mines. Ocean heat vents. Giant tube worms. Pyramids are natural. The Earth's core. Stars aligned. Formation of starseed. Planetary system. Venus. Earth's axis wobble. Mars. 8-sided pyramid. Betelgeuse. Pulsars and neutrons. Black holes. Small pyramid. Megalithic rocks. Ground penetration. The dinosaurs. The Nile. Skin on skin. First humans. Values. Gold. The Ark. Religion. Dating. Northern Lights. Death. Consciousness. The moons. Tesla. Gravity. As previously mentioned, all of these topics are a direct result of the pyramids. To learn more, read FRANKENSTAR. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook formats. See link in the description below. Cheers.